Hey guys, today we are going to talk about Grid Bot trading feature which is offered by Bybit. Now, I have talked about Grid Bot trading multiple times on CoinSutra since 2017, and it is perhaps one of the smartest and easiest way to get started with automated bot trading. Even when the market is in the sideways, you can actually use this strategy to make money, and this is what makes Grid Bot very special. You can go through my article on Grid Bot trading. We have published few videos, and if you are ready to learn more, you can also join our VIP course where you can join other traders who are using this strategy. But today I want to talk about Bybit, which is a crypto exchange that started offering Grid Bot trading option, and I do feel it is actually one of the easiest way for you to get started, and I'll point out some of the reasons in this video. So if you are somebody who's looking forward to make money with the crypto bot trading, this video is for you. So for the Grid Bot trading strategy, there are many tools out there. The third-party tools like Bitsgap, which is one of the very popular tool and something that I really like, works really well. But the problem with something like Bitsgap or other tool is that you're using a third-party tool and then you would be paying some amount for this. So for example, for Bitsgap, you will be paying about $23 per month to run a Grid Bot. They do have something called Futures Bot and a Combo Bot. Unfortunately, that does not work with Bybit. So I believe it's a limitation, but if you are using Binance, you can use this. I'll leave the link of Bitsgap review in the description so you can read more about it. But if you're already using something like Bybit exchange, which is actually one of the most popular crypto exchange out there, you can use the official Grid Bot trading strategy without using any third-party tools. And here are some of the trades that has happened using the Grid Bot trading of Bybit. Now here, what you want to pay attention to is the future Grid Bot and spot Grid Bot. So Bybit allows you to create Grid Bot on spot market and as well as on future market, where you can use leverage 4x, 5x, 10x depending on the kind of trade you are taking, and then you can go long, short, or stay neutral. Now this is what makes this Grid Bot really interesting. For example, this is one of the Grid Bot that I was running yesterday with the neutral setting, and the ROI on my investment was about 42% in 4 hours. Now one trade does not really reflect the reality, but again, if you are making more win trade over a consistent period of time, well, this strategy could do really good for you, because once you set it up, you may not need to monitor it all the time. Though if you are starting out, I highly recommend you to monitor your trades 3 to 4 times a day. And without further delay, let's go ahead, let's learn how to set up this kind of bot. So once you are on Bybit, if you don't have an account, you need to create an account. I'll leave the link in the description. To use Bybit, you need to complete the KYC. If you don't want to use KYC, then you can use something like Femex. I'll leave the link of the Femex in the description as well. So once you're on Bybit, click on Tools, and here click on Trading Bot. Okay, now you need to ensure that you already have fund in your Bybit account. If you don't have funds, you can add it via your card, bank account, or even simply deposit crypto, and then you can select which kind of bot you want to create. So there is Spot Grid Bot, which is 0 fee, which is pretty amazing right now. I think it's more of a promotion to get more audience to their newly created bots. Or you can create future Grid Bot. So depending on your trading style, based on your technical understanding of the price movement, you can use Spot Grid or Future Grid. If you're absolute beginner, I would suggest start with Spot Grid, because it will help you to save money, and once you mastered this technique, you can move to the Futures Grid. Now before we move further, I also want to highlight this feature called Copy Trade. So you have an option to copy trade the other Grid Bot which are working. Now this may not be the best idea, because this PNL which you're seeing, which is pretty amazing, right, may not be ideal for the current situation. It might have been created like this has been running for 3 days, and the things might have changed after 3 days. But at least you can find the contract on which this Grid Bots are running, and then you can look into the technical chart and copy, or you can create a new bot and then just get started. So let me show you how it works. So let's go to Futures Grid. Now there are two options here. One is AI strategy and one is manual strategy. Now AI strategy, what it will do, it will define the price range automatically. It will define the number of grids, the profit per grid. So you want it to be above 0.40% usually. You can define your leverage, how much leverage you want to take. And again, it's better not to take leverage if you're just getting started, because leverage helps you to win big, but at the same time you lose if the trade goes the other ways. Now here, the grid profit ratio is this much as per the current scenario. And then you can just add the amount that you want to use for this trade. You can also use the advanced setting, like you can set up the entry price. So instead of like starting it immediately, you can set up the entry price based on the technical indicator you use. You can also stop the bottom price, stop the top price. So these features will help you to add more risk management control to your grid bot setting. Now, but before that, you also have option to stay neutral, or you can maximize on the long or the short depending on the market condition. So let's say if you feel that market will remain in the sideways for a really long time, then you make the neutral bot. Or if you feel the trend is long, then you can create a long bot, or you can create a short bot. But if you don't want to create AI strategy, you can use it as an inspiration and then go to manual setting and then set up everything. So here you can just simply copy the AI strategy. It will fill up the same detail as AI strategy, and then you can make whatever changes you want to make. So here right now the Bitcoin price is about 26,527. So Bitcoin is, I don't think we have that much fun for the Bitcoin. So let's use Matic, which has been ranging for quite a long time. So let's do this and let's make it to 54. And then I want to lower down the grid. I want to use, let's make a 2x leverage. Let's make an investment of $200. Now, I'm not making any changes in the advanced settings. Entry price doesn't matter for here for this, because I'll be stopping this bot. But anyways, just for the information purpose, this is how we will set it up. Let's set it up to 0.48 actually. Okay. And okay, so we want it to be neutral, and click on create now. Confirm. Unfortunately the leverage was 10. Okay, but anyways, we'll be closing it soon. So now the bot will start making the trade. You can always click on details to see the status of this bot. For example, right now it has started placing all the orders. So these all are limit orders which are already placed on the order book. Okay. And then you can always go to the history to see what trades has been taken by this particular bot. So right now there has been no trade, but perhaps in like some time it will start taking some trades. So I'm still waiting it to this one to show something, maybe 1 minute or two. Okay, so this might make a lot of time because of the reason that our grid size is big. Like for example, if we go to the position, you can see the current price is 0.5216, but our next order will execute at either this price or this particular price. So this could take a lot of time, but at least you got the idea. Now here are a few things that you should know. You can always look at the chart on TradingView, or you can click on this particular the candlestick over here, and it will open the trading terminal where you can see the chart. At the same time, you can always click on edit icon to add the stop, to set up the take profit and stop loss. If you want to stop the bot, you can always click on terminate, and it will stop the bot immediately. It will close all the order, and that's how it will be done. Now, one thing which you should also know, that you can always click on my bot and it would show you all the active bot. You can always click on completed, select the future grid if you have started future grid bot. If you have started, or you want to check the detail of your past spot grid, you can click on this. They also have DCA bot, which I'll talk about in the future video. If you don't want to miss out on that, like and subscribe to our channel. Now you can always click on details to see the trade of your past bots. So for example, this is one of those bot which actually turned out to be very good. Now I was definitely using a stop loss in this one. The grid range was quite close actually. So this one was doing a lot of trade in a very short span of time. And even though the price movement was not that much in terms of like my starting and the stop price, but within the 4 hour, because of the high frequency trading, I ended up generating a significant return. And that too because this particular script hi-fi, the volatility was very high. So that is one of the strategy that you can add in your trading journey, where the volatility is high. You can actually embrace it and use it to make a lot of money using grid bot. But again, a lot of this depends on the mindset in finding the right script and using the right settings. Now, if you have any question, you can always join CoinSutra Discord and ask me questions. You can also consider joining CoinSutra VIP, because that's the best way to support our channel and also join the like-minded people. With that, if you have any other question, you can let us know in the comment section below. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.